sad.
You can't hear him either.
I can't hear him. I can hear you though.
It's weird.
I'm just gonna share my screen and we can run it on the Bitcoin stuff. How do you share?
Or we can start with meme coins if you want.
Dude, the meme coins are fucking dead.
I don't know. I know you do usually like to talk about. Well, no, you like to talk about Bitcoin and stuff too. So
Yeah, I'm.
lately you've been in this. I want to look at Sui. How's that doing?
Sui's good.
Looked at that in a little bit.
Let's see, how do you edit this thing? All right, we're on. Let's just run it. So.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes,
Oh,
sir. Let's
right
go.
on time. Thank you for saving me, bro.
It's going through my MacBook. I don't know what's going on with the other setup there. Good day. Every day is a new adventure, including the markets. The markets are having an adventure. I think that's fun. I mean, if they were just flatline the whole time, wouldn't be much going on. Although, really, I mean, technically they're flatline every time we start the show every week. It's right around the same mark every time. But we are here going to go ahead and get up the recap. So Bitcoin has been ranging currently around the 102K range. I think that's where the candle close is looking like. At least that's where I last checked it. And really kind of a market overreaction. I think it's an overreaction to the China's release of DeepSeek, which is a low cost, low compute requirements based AI model that is also partially or mostly open source. So quite the disruptor to the AI market and to NVIDIA and things like that. So then markets have reacted and have plummeted since rebounded. This also kind of was a prime opportunity for a bit of a liquidity flush. So that also kind of happened in the wick down. So a bit of chaos, but mostly recovered, at least recovered to a really good level, or like above 100K. I kind of would have liked it to see it kind of just rest around the 100K mark. I don't think it matters for the most part, but I think resting at that 100K mark just further establishes the support resistance that exists there. Solana in general had a really good weekend. Jupiter acquired Moonshot. Grayscale has filed a Solana ETF. I mean, there's been kind of on and ongoing here with Solana ETF, but I think it's closer to it. Solana is pushing the most volume, the most users, etc., getting additional adoption. And when it comes to meme coins, etc., virtuals, the AI agent platform, which is primarily it's on ETH, but it's also going to be on Solana. So just continuous positive news for Solana and Solana adoption, etc. So everything that kind of resides around Solana is really strong. It's also the U.S. chain, so make crypto great again. Solana is the American crypto chain. And there's a lot of positivity around that as well. Since last week, Trump's inauguration was last week. Is that right? It's only been a week?
Yeah, last Monday was the 20th.
So we had some positive crypto enactments take place. Maybe not as positive as we might have expected, but overall, I think the right motions have taken place, and we expect the right crypto narratives to continue forth. And in general, I think everything still remains really positive. A lot of different U.S. states, I think we're up to 11 now, have kind of tried to file bills to allow for a portion of their wealth reserves be in Bitcoin, etc. or to invest into crypto, Bitcoin for pension funds, etc. So overall, the narrative drives on, and as much as we want to kind of get spooked on just every little bit of news side of things, what planes sending back illegals or what have you, and then getting those rejected, any little bit like that just seems to like create this bit of like downspin on crypto, and crypto is this like macro global kind of overreactor to a degree, and you begin to think that it's just a opportunity for volatility and flushing of longs, etc., which then just results in the exchanges being able to make more money, and those that are trying to long the perfect spot getting wrecked over and over again. But AI market cap down 15% over the last 24 hours. Now, this is, again, earlier in the day. I'm sure it's rebounded a bit, but it's down now to 10.82 billion, down from a high as much as 17 billion. So the AI market has been on this kind of strong retracement across the board, with only a few that are up on the higher end side of things. And again, I don't know if it's deep seek disrupting or not, or the belief that it's disrupting. I would say it would be actually the opposite. I would think deep seek has the ability to provide more interesting forms of AI, meme coins, etc., as you're able to, maybe take a proper model and implement it. But that's kind of just a contrary thought there. But either way, AI meme coins in general, the higher risk elements are going to see the most retracement when things go astray. NFT volume is reasonable. Ethereum NFTs are down. We did have the abstract chain go live here earlier today. I assume that's resulted in abstract claims, etc. I'm not super in tune with the claim process, but we're seeing just a massive, one of the more significant pullbacks in NFTs that I've seen in a while, and I'm quite surprised that it's as significant as it is. But what we're seeing, Pudgy Penguins, they're down 21% on it, down to 13.3 ETH. So one of the lower marks that they've been at in some time. Jerson, also expecting an airdrop. They're down 17%. I'm not sure if the BullX airdrop has happened for them. I haven't heard any news on that, so I don't suspect that's the case. Also pulling back pretty significantly. Azuki Elementals. I think Azuki's down 10%. Elementals are down 14%, down to 0.35 ETH, which is
on the 7 days. My bad to cut you off. On the 7 days, it's down 70%.
Yeah, just wild.
Azuki's 66. Holy cow.
Yeah, the 7 day is actually more gnarly than the last 24 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I typically only highlight the ups as we go through, but when I looked at the ups, there wasn't too much that stood out, and I just thought it was worth mentioning the retracements. Now, these retracements, as we go through things, are going to provide some pretty good opportunities.
I'd say so, yeah.
Right now, we are chasing a bit of a falling knife when it comes to the NFT market. And so I'm looking for maybe a bit of a rebound before you pile in. I know I've been saying for a while that I expected to pull back through early January and then to kind of start to kick off from there. It's a deep retracement, and I wouldn't be buying in until we see a bit of life. Or if you want to run with a little bit more risk, you could try to buy some of this overreaction retracement here. But for the most part, it's been pretty hard across NFTs. Meme coins are kind of a lot of the same. Almost all meme coins are down, and then we're seeing some on the upside. MLG, I think there's rumors of Ash Robin buying some or had bought some. So it's gotten a bit of a bounce. It's still down a fair bit from where it was. ARC up 14.6% to 340 million. FAI up 13% to 405 million. Andy up 7%. Andy, and those part of the tokens seem to rally when everything else is down. And then we see some AI tokens in there along with MLG meme. And then in prediction markets, I didn't see anything for February. January is basically closed. So March is where the volume is. I kind of like the idea of looking at March in the terms of timeline. Again, I like to look at this because it gauges sentiment almost to me better than what you see with something like the fear and greed index, because you can look at this and say, okay, if we're running really hot on optimism, then we might be a little overcooked, and vice versa on the negative side. And typically when these kind of get a little spicy on either side of it, if you counter that movement, it tends to be pretty good. So looking at the 110K, which is right above all-time high, that's 77% to be achieved by the end of March. So meaning that we get back up and set a new all-time high. I think that's quite likely. And then 80K, 26%, a little higher than I might expect. Although you get these top callers kind of come out, and then the bottom callers saying that 70K is possible, etc. I think we're probably looking at some range bound activities similar to what we had just more recently, where we chop back and forth. I'm sure someone's got a Wyckoff distribution set up here for Bitcoin in this kind of current range here, but a bit of chop back and forth before something, some bit of news kind of kicks it off, and then it rallies. But for the most part, we're not seeing lows. We're holding these 100K marks now here pretty well. Prior to that, we're holding the 90K mark pretty well. So if we get a value down to 90K, I think that's probably an excellent buy. And then we just wait for the breakout here. I think everything is still set up to be super positive, kind of like what we've been saying for 6 months plus, where the crypto narrative is so positive. Well, we're just as positive now in the terms of the narrative. We just like to fud our own bags or get a little scared when any little bit of kind of uncertainty hits the mark. But for the most part, it's really good. I'm going to pause. Crypto G, Danksy. Danksy's got a short timeline. You got anything important to add in there, Danksy? Or
well, besides crazy football games this weekend,
great football games.
DeepSeek, quite a game changer. Talking to some of my friends are in AI, I'm in SF, and everyone's in AI. They don't trust the Chinese AI companies, so we'll see how this pans out. I mean, whether it's narrative or actual fundamental changes to AI, DeepSeek may or may not have proven that foundational models can be built cheaply and with not the bleeding edge technology. That's kind of why there's a lot of uncertainty and volatility right now in not even crypto, but everything, right? Equities mostly. You saw Nvidia go down 17-20% today, and the biggest company taking 1/5 of their market cap just gone is kind of crazy. So we're gonna see how this pans out, whether or not they actually did the things that they said they did with the price they did it at.
Yeah.
But it's quite a game changing announcement. I started using DeepSeek, and I canceled my ChatGPT subscription already. So no, I'm serious.
Yeah,
That's fair.
It really has the ability to bring down the walled garden from the Meg 7, right? Like they're all trying to push all their AI elements there and build it all out. But when you can see something disrupt it for free and try to gain its attention and market share, like it just increases the accessibility, etc. And the fact that so much of it is out there public as well, like it makes that AI explosion much more accessible, right? And so, yeah, it will impact the stocks of these companies that are building hard on it, but they're also in a position to capitalize when models take place, right? So, I think it's positive for those in the AI space.
Oh, for sure. Like being able to connect, you'll probably be able to connect to DeepSeek, um, virtuals, or some other platform will definitely be allow you to connect to DeepSeek in the future because
hmm
it's considerably cheaper than ChatGPT, which I'm guessing most of the AI agents are using ChatGPT or Llama. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about.
Yeah. Yeah, I really think it has the ability to be quite interesting when it comes to what's going on within the crypto AI space specifically.
Yeah, and then I mean, it looks like everything's rebounding. Everything was kind of looking pretty bad uh, after like a couple hours ago, but everything's kind of rebounding. I think everyone's just buying the dip. Um, yeah, not sure. Everything was kind of extended. Like the stocks were kind of extended as well. So this is a pretty healthy pullback.
I did pull up your screen, crypto G. If you want to take a look at what you're seeing, and we can kind of go through it here.
Yeah, so I mean, this is kind of what I'm seeing. I think it, swept a little bit of liquidity right here with that pullback, quick pullback,
hmm
pull back up. Like Dinksy said, I think this is a pretty good retracement, and if we continue to go lower, I would be watching for like. Well, let me do this really quick. I took this off to make it a little bit more cleaner. I'd be looking for this like 95 level first. Oops, just deleted my arrow.
which is a still really nice, healthy retracement to being in an uptrend prior to that 90K range, right? So a
Yeah,
95 wouldn't hurt, and fits within the fib levels, etc.
yeah, we wouldn't
Um,
really like if
yeah.
we go. We could even hold right here at this range too
hmm
if we
Yeah.
lose that 95. But no, I like where we're at. I would like to see us continue to hold this, 99 to 100K range and kind of
hmm
push back up throughout the week. It's a strong rebound. I think it was just a lot of uncertainty. Nobody really knows, I guess, with this. What's it called again? Deep Seek?
Deep Seek.
Okay. Yeah, and nobody, I guess, really knows what
All
can
four of the
happen.
values are
But
E's.
What's that?
All four of the vowels are E's.
Yeah. Deep Seek.
so yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing right here for Bitcoin. I don't mind this. Let's see. I mean, on the 4 hour, it's definitely looking strong because of this. Pretty much the second half of the day. Even this from kind of what we were just looking at, but nice position here.
Well, and we know exactly how it's responding because it's Tuesday, right? Like
Right.
it's
Pivot
Monday
day.
afternoon, Tuesday flip. Um, like you know, it
Yeah.
there wasn't a more obvious move than the bottom or in that that lower part of the range, given the fact of where we were approaching for the week. That a good opportunity was likely lining up as we opened up a low Monday, right? So that's exactly kind of what we want to see when it comes to the
Yeah,
pivot.
that's a pretty nice candle, I think.
hmm
And then especially if this one can, even if it just stays here for the rest of the day. As long as it's a nice little blue candle here, we can chip
hmm
back up. We'll see. Tuesday usually is a big day, and it's always right as we start this space. So
Yep.
We got our work cut out for us this week. It's we need some green for sure.
yeah, yeah, I agree. We'll see. So I think it'll be. I would just sit tight on what you have. Maybe have a little bit to the side, or if you plan on putting more in, keep it to the side a little bit for now. But don't be afraid to pull that trigger if you see another something dip like this.
What did our wick look like on last Tuesday on inauguration? If you like
That's
quickly hide,
yeah.
yeah. What
So let
if you
me.
just move that for a second?
That's
Okay, so
strong.
that
About
strong wick up, but not too bad on the way
yeah,
down.
hit all-time highs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually keep that off there. I'm gonna do because
Yeah, it was a strong wick up and then fell back down same day.
I'm just gonna delete that. We know it was the 20th. So But yeah, that was a strong wick, and then push back up again, small red candle, and then played around this range, and now we're back here where we were last week before we went all
Perfect.
up.
Yeah, we're, we're basically trading sideways again.
Yep.
But that's fine.
If
That's
we play between this range, I'm perfectly comfortable with that.
hmm I think there's a real good probability that we're in this range here for a bit.
Once we can close above this, especially if we close above this little, 106 563 right here,
Mm-hmm.
that would be really nice.
Yeah,
Like an actual close. Like, I know you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, this is a wick right
yeah,
here. These are
yeah,
wicks.
yeah.
If it were to, like, this candle here is a close above. So, close above this zone. But yeah, that's Bitcoin. Should I pull up? Do you guys want to see like ETH or Solana? I mean,
Yeah, let's do ETH and then Sol.
ETH is
ETH will make us sad. Solana will make us happy, right?
so yeah, we'll
ETH
start
is
with ETH. Let's
yeah,
see
ETH
what's
has
like on
been
the weekly. I mean, we're holding a decent range still. It's just slow. Had a couple strong wicks. I've been watching these zones for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks now, I guess. It's been playing in this range, slower, way slower than Bitcoin. Zoom out a little bit. I like it when you zoom out a lot better. I can get rid of this really. But if we can hold here, make this push up, I don't think this will happen within a week, but longer term, keep pushing back up here to that 4,000 range. But on the more micro side of things, still hold this level, but maybe by next week, I would like to see us up around this range to, see some bullish signals. Hopefully closing above this.
I don't like it.
No, you don't like ETH?
I don't know. I feel like ETH like holding this like after this candle like wick, today's candle, still holding like that 32, 3150 mark. I mean
This
it's
does
not
look.
collapsing, right? It's still holding up.
Today could be a big sign too, or Tuesday, whatever you want to call it. But I mean, this is possible too down here if we see
Yeah,
the
I mean
other
it feels
direction.
like it's getting compressed.
Yeah, it's just quiet, very quiet. Rotes, what do you think?
I when you zoomed out and you're looking at it on the weekly, I didn't every time it kind of makes this like downward pattern. It seems to just continue to really fall. Um, and so I'm looking at it and it just doesn't look particularly good. Maybe it's at the bottom of this kind of shorter term range, but like I don't know, like what stands out to me is that range in May 2023 doesn't look too indifferent from that. And like I said, I don't like it. Maybe sorry, 2022.
Oops. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that range there. So losing the range and dropping lower is what I don't like with it. But I think it's a bit of shell shock when it comes to ETH. ETH has just failed to react along with everything else, and when I look at it there, I'm just like, it just doesn't look particularly good. But it has a range that it's tried to hold here. And if it can react off of that, that's great. But like if it does not, then 2700, 2400, all kind of look possible. uh, with ETH at the moment, which I don't like.
Sellers are showing up fast here. And have showed up pretty strong here even to move us back down to there. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Solana had a good week.
Yeah, Solana's been crazy.
Definitely on the
So,
weekly looks good.
it's the Solana cycle at the moment, right? Solana slash XRP cycle, but Solana has been pretty good, pretty strong. Um,
Yeah, I mean, holding this range will be nice.
mm-hmm.
Wick down in there, holding above. This is a where sellers will show up on the bigger time frame, like I was showing you guys on the weekly. That red line here. Go back to the daily. That's those red lines. And we're, trying to flip that. So, yeah, this looks pretty good.
Honestly, I think this last, what is that? I think right now it's a good time to DCA in, but honestly, I'm not making any moves right now.
Yeah, I'm not taking any aggressive moves for sure. Like I said, have a little bit sitting on the side here and there. Like on dips, when you see a dip, when you get that Watcher Guru post that says 400 million have been liquidated in the last
Yeah,
4 hours,
right. That's exactly when you buy without fail.
I have the notifications set for them, so I see it all the time. I'm like, oh, buy fear, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
I've been getting a
think
lot of Aave alerts on Coinbase for some reason.
it's had I would say, started off really good for the week and then came right back to where we were from last week. The daily it's a lot of red, so that could be pretty good. Usually when we see that, a lot of days in a row like that for Aave tends to go aggressively up almost. Ooh. So, the reason I'd clean this one up a little bit, I have a reason I have those ranges marked are my fib from that low to this high. It's that 50% 618 retracement. Maybe we see Aave come down to here, 280. But if everything else holds, I think this probably would too right here at this 302 level, 300 level. Danksy, do you have to dip? Do you want to put any final thoughts in? And he might have already went.
Dinks is like, I already dipped. He's probably prepping to dip.
So XRP looks pretty good too, I'd say.
Is my mic working? I can't tell.
Oh, there you are.
Oh no, I'm still here.
Okay.
No, I don't have any position of it. I was looking at it because you guys keep talking about it. I'm like, damn, I should have bought some. But yeah, XRP. I might have some plays coming up in the short term, but I'm still trying to do the research on it, so I can't tell you.
On
Yeah.
on what exact? Oh, just some other coins.
Yeah, some other
Okay.
coins.
Sweet. Yeah, I mean XRP actually looks pretty strong. Pushing all-time highs. Oops. And strong wick again down. Would have been a nice little scoop.
Did you see the rumor that Elon's doing XRP as the token for X, as like the payment token for X?
Yeah, I did see that.
It's
For
risky, but
XRP,
it's
you
funny
said?
though, because it fits the brand, XRP.
Right?
That's
I
true.
mean, it was like basically a bit of a, you know, uh, a blog type post or whatever. But like, man, did the narrative ever kind of line up? And you're like, that actually could work for XRP to be the payment system for X. You're seeing these XRP rallies, etc. Um, yeah, there's enough. There's smoke there. I don't know how likely it is, but um, you know, it's makes you kind of sit there and be like, hey, it's probably not a bad idea to not be fading XRP completely.
Are you
I
buying
mean,
XRP at $3? Like if you don't have any, would you buy it now? That's the real thing.
that's my problem. Like, that's probably why I haven't really bought any.
The market cap's already pretty crazy, right?
I mean,
Right.
it's
I mean,
going.
you're
It's
not getting.
obviously going to be used more and more because, like the banks. I think it's have pretty much been announced that it's going to be the main one. That
No way. Have they been saying that shit for like 6 years?
Yeah, right.
well, it's actually finally happening now. So in 20, I think it's
You don't think the
everybody's.
banks would make their own chain?
I don't know if they
JP
technically
Morgan
can
has a
anymore.
chain.
CBDC, no more CBDCs.
No, that's different. That's different from having their chain, though.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I guess we'll see. But there obviously is those ISO 222 compliant tokens,
Do I
which
sound better now?
yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
think so.
Okay, good.
Um, it'll be interesting though. I mean, I don't hold any XRP anymore. I wouldn't feel discouraged to be holding slash slowly buying at this level. Like I wouldn't be putting any aggressive position in here. Um,
You're buying for the hope of some kind of news event at this point to send it a bit more. But
right.
you know when you look at the value of XRP compared to other tokens,
It's
it
already at
feels
all-time highs, so
yeah, it feels like it's a bit frothy for the most part. But there's still enough going on around XRP that um, it's it's interesting.
yeah, we'll see. Like I said, personally not holding any at the moment. If we maybe saw it come back down to like 250, $2, I might scoop some up on that drop down. But then I would be worried about this whole range right here. Like if we start to break below, that's a lot that we can blow through.
Totally.
Any other tokens? Let's take a quick look at Chainlink. I know they've been making some good partnerships.
Can you pull up Sui as well
But yeah, I'll pull it up.
afterwards? Yeah, you're good.
Oops. Um, Chainlink looks pretty good last Monday. Oops. Same spot as last Monday. Like everything else. Decent week, fell off. Deep retracement here today down to like $22, but a 50% retracement there from this low to this high, which is pretty nice that we're coming back up. Looking a little red right now. Let's check the 4-hour. That looks pretty good on the 4-hour. So if we can if this 4-hour candle can kind of continue to hold here and they start to move up past this 25 range, I think we'd be looking pretty good. But would definitely like to see us close above 25, like 25.50, and then start to move back up. has some room to go. Hopefully, if it gets back to all-time highs, that's a 100% return from there. And then Sui. No, this is the weekly for a big time frame. Do this, bounced off the 50% zone like a lot of them have today.
Excellent bounces, right?
Yeah, very. And even if if I was on the daily, I'm gonna delete that. Take it from this low up to here, and pretty much it's 786 retracement too, which is nice to see. It didn't close below 618, but it wicked down today and still had a bull, and you still had a green day.
Mm-hmm.
So Sui, yeah, Sui's really showing what they're about.
Yeah, hopefully they can get some strength up here. They kind of been bleeding.
What are they on? I'm going to CoinGecko real quick to see.
They're like top 10, I think, if I remember correctly.
Sui is 19.
Oh, never mind. By what? Fully diluted or market cap?
I think by market cap.
Okay. Soon.
Um, yeah, I know you've been really talking about Sui a lot. It's been good since I don't remember the exact month we started these spaces, but or calls. I know we
I
were
think in
doing them
August
around
when I'm in.
Thanksgiving and stuff, so 200% almost.
I don't know. I think Sui can hit like $12 this season.
Yeah, I don't think that's unlikely at all. We'll see. It's made a lot of noise. It's a newer coin. Obviously, you can kind of tell from the chart here. I don't know. There might be a few more charts with a little bit more history, but it is, newer. You said correct. 23. Binance has a little bit more history, but
Yeah, it launched this cycle, so the last bull run they launched.
okay. So really nice chart. We'll see how it continues to go from here. Nice bounce here. Uniswap weekly doesn't look so great. Maybe we see, this $9.30 level. Go to the daily here. This is a decent level for it to hold to. Me, I think I was just taking it from that. Yeah, I kind of would like to see it hold from this, $9.70 range actually. Any other coins you guys would like to look at? Thoughts on Uniswap?
Bullish on Uniswap. I think it's a good time to buy. And then also, I know you spoke about this before, but Chainlink, also a good coin.
Yeah, I really like Chainlink. I know I think they made some sort of partnership with XRP. So
Let me see what else. Look at AVAX. AVAX also was doing pretty well before, but it just hasn't been. It's kind of in the same situation as Sui, I feel like, but didn't get that much of a pump.
These are some sell ranges here.
Looks like we at least were 5 months ago.
And then, it made a nice hold here. See where we're at a range where it could hold right here. But I wouldn't be surprised necessarily to see, like 29.59 down to potentially this range. But that would be if everything continues to go down. If it's really everything does still kind of follow Bitcoin, so I want to look at Filecoin actually really quick. I've been thinking about scooping some of this up. Decent range too. But we
We
could
have
go a little bit lower.
FOMC. When's our FOMC meetings? Is that this week? Yes.
Forex Factory. Do you have it pulled up?
FOMC looks like on Wednesday.
So that could be interesting. Are there
That's going to be a big time one. I think there's a
volatile?
lot of pressure for rate cuts right now. I think the general was that they weren't going to do a rate cut and they're going to hold. So we'll see. There's going to be a bit of a battle there on what Powell says, vice versa. But I think macro wise, and as you said, Bitcoin kind of is going to direct most everything going on right now. Very curious. And I don't know, I guess if Powell comes in strong, hawkish, etc., and says we're holding rates and is really adverse to what the pressures are from Trump and the Republicans with the new government, that will probably drive prices down.
Yeah, that'll be
Whereas if they temper it and say, hey, we'll look at rate cuts, maybe not right now, but like we'll look at rate cuts in the near future, and and kind of lean that way, even if there is no rate cut kind of thing, I think that helps put some positivity towards the market, right? So I think right now the desire, the starve is for rate cuts. So we'll see, but that's going to be really important.
ApeCoin. Yeah, that FOMC it's going to be volatile that day, and it'll be interesting to see. We'll either see, I feel like it'll be all-time highs. We'll get those notifications, or we'll get the notifications 100 million have been liquidated. And then this is ApeCoin. I don't know how bullish you guys feel on it. Obviously, it had a large sell-off at launch, which I would say is expected because it was launched to holders, and obviously they're going to naturally take profits. Decent range to probably buy here. I don't know much about ApeCoin though. Obviously, they're doing things. I think they'll be around. Price of their coin, I couldn't really predict though. But it's followed fibs a little bit pretty nicely. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't know. ApeCoin's kind of like you gotta believe in the Yuga team. I feel like,
yeah. So it's basically buying an NFT almost.
but it's hyper. It's more liquid for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, true, because you can sell it when you want. You don't have to wait for someone to buy it. Maker, decent level. Quiet though. They've been quiet, I feel like. I got a bunch of marks all over. Don't worry about that. Just watch right here. Kind of 1,179 to 1,000. Should we switch over to NFTs or meme coins or?
Yeah, let's take a look at NFTs. I'll pull up my screen.
Any final thoughts on altcoins and main caps? Oops. I stopped sharing before you switched.
Let me see.
Oh, no worries. Danksy, you're about to say it. What were you gonna say?
Wow.
Any?
We can also look at some. Might be too early, but Chiefs Eagles on play market.
I'm so
I was already
I
looking
was
at it.
really hoping the Chiefs weren't going to make
And
it.
while you're still here, Danksy's still holding his Chief bags, right?
Yeah,
I assume
lost my Lions bags.
that was
Did the
that was a
how did the
tough one.
Commanders beat that team?
I
It's because
mean,
The head coach was waiting to go to the Bears. He was
they
excited.
yeah, they couldn't. Well, they couldn't stop anything. The offense was fine for the Lions. They couldn't stop anything on defense. And it was the turnovers. Just they got crushed by turnovers, kind of similar like to Washington also got crushed by
Baltimore.
turnovers.
It's because Jello Ball came out with them. I'm
Jeez,
telling you,
yeah.
they have to play like a humble team. They can't have these rappers coming out with them. It's not the Detroit
Right?
way.
I really wish we
Right?
were able to see the Ravens here. I was a big fan of them. I was hoping they would go.
I think
They just really fumbled.
all right. Literally as well, right? I mean, this is these. I mean, when you boil it all down, Eagles are the most talented team, and the Chiefs are the Chiefs. Like this
Right.
was the most obvious outcome at the end of the day. But Chiefs leading the way based on experience. Um, they showed that they're very capable of playing their game when it matters, and they went through that game fairly easily. But the Eagles look so strong.
Saquon Barkley,
So
and you can't
yeah,
stop him.
you can't stop them. But if there's one thing that the Chiefs are good at is preventing the run. So we'll see. We'll see. I think, like I said, the when it comes down to it, the Eagles have the edge in everything except for quarterback. But it is
And
very
just
much a
straight up finesse.
quarterback game, right? So, yeah, I've got to make my pick, and I don't know where I'm making that pick.
I'm going Eagles because I don't like the Chiefs.
I am,
I'm
Eagles are my
on it though.
Eagles are my number 2 team. So I kind of like to pick them there, but it's so
You
hard.
guys would be sad Super Bowl day. You guys would be super sad.
If you put $50 on the Eagles, how much do you get back?
Like $51.
No, $93.
Okay,
Oh,
so
that's the Chiefs. That's the Chiefs.
oh yeah, so
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a bad deal too,
Yeah,
107. There you go.
$57
huh?
in profit.
Yeah.
Do I cash out my position?
His name is Quinn Hughes, and he is the greatest hockey player in the NHL. Tell me I'm wrong.
Quinn Hughes.
Who?
What are you talking about?
Quinn Hughes. Yeah, who? Nobody knows who he is. He just won the Norris Trophy. He is scoring all the goals for the Canucks right now. It is
Dang.
just wild.
I wish I was into hockey more. I watch the Blackhawks a little bit, but I don't really keep up with hockey.
He's so good.
I know Connor
he's
Bedard's slaying the league, but
no, the one that's slaying the league is Hughes. It's crazy.
You think these odds are gonna move? I think this is pretty much it.
it's got. I mean,
it's got to get closer than that. No,
or 2 weeks.
that
I think
feels
this
like
is
it's
closer
not.
than it can be. No,
No,
You think
the actual spread is 1.5 points. Like it's the odds are pretty tight as it is.
yeah, but you also they take vig, so
Yeah,
they take like what 10%.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. A couple weeks now. I
know,
mean,
what
it's
are we gonna do next week?
it's the least exciting Super Bowl in terms of the teams that are there. Where you could have had Washington with this rookie phenom and Buffalo, finally making it there. That would have been a lot more fun. But, This is
I'm
this.
just hoping for
You
a good
know,
game.
at the end of the day, it's Casey's winning. Kelsey's proposing to Taylor Swift. You know, it's programmed.
Is
It's
there a
programmed.
bet?
Is it
there a
not?
bet?
Yeah. Is there? There's got to be a Swift bet, right?
Taylor Swift and
How?
Travis Kelce engaged before April.
Yes.
Engaged
Done.
in 2025.
Before April, they don't even have to. It doesn't even have to be done at the Super Bowl. She's done her tour.
Dude,
Kelsey's
honestly,
about
could
to
be
go
legit.
three-peat. That's an obvious yes. Is not yet, right? Like, come on.
Dude, maybe I cash out and then. Dude, but is he gonna propose if he loses? That's the real question.
He's not going to propose if he loses. They got to win. They got to.
Did she
They
come
got.
down last year when they won?
Yeah, she comes down every year, right?
No, like to the field.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
100%.
I was too sad at that point to watch. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough. Looked like the 49ers had it too, right?
Bro,
Like first half.
As a 49ers fan, what a devastating game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no.
tough.
Three hours ago. What is
3
this?
hours.
3 hours ago.
What is this?
Hollywood
Oh, it's
wife.
fake news.
It's fake. I mean, Hollywood. Oh, Hollywood life. I thought it said HollywoodWife.com.
There's just no liquidity on this thing. It's kind of crazy.
Is it going to tell us anything?
No, you just clicked. You just got scammed, bro.
I can clickbaited here, right? Troy Aikman already starting rumors that they're currently secretly engaged on national television. I reckon this market is mispriced. I mean, you know where these people are labeled here on the yes side of it, but I do think that this one is pretty interesting. It did rally once they won.
It's all in the script.
Yeah, it's 100%. That's the script the NFL wants, right? So
Yeah, but there's just no liquidity on it. I looked. There's like you can put like $7.
Really?
You can put like maybe at 50%. You want to buy it? Like go down, scroll down, bros. Look at them. Look, you only put $250 before it goes to 88%.
Could still put some, $7, $250.
But at 50%, 50-50 for April, that's not that good.
No, it's not. So it's just a $7 bet. One good $7 bet.
Bro, $7 can't even buy me like a cup of coffee anymore.
You get $24. Yeah, that sucks.
That's like half a cup of coffee.
This is the downside of poly market. When there is no liquidity, no offers for it. It's a fake 30% odds. Yeah,
back to NFTs.
Obviously that back to NFTs. Volume back down here. But what I was looking at here is this blue chip index, only up 25% now in the 6 months. I'm now looking forward to, pull back maybe another 5% and hopefully, see a bit of a bounce. So that's kind of where I'm looking here. On the 7-day, you're down bad when moonbirds are the only thing that's up, or is up the most. Milady's on the 30-day, on the 1 month, Pirate Nation. But yeah, everything down here over the last month. So it's a pretty rough retracement. All the airdrops have occurred. So now we don't have any airdrops propping us up. So overall, fairly rough across the NFT board. What you could look for is some sideline ETH, an FOMC meeting that is a bit hawkish. Get a discount on ETH, buy the ETH, buy the NFTs, and play that kind of rally. That could be your setup in the terms of how you play it here. Otherwise, it's a little bit tough.
Right.
Yeah. What's up?
I found a betting website. Q1 2025 is plus 1200 for Travis Taylor engagement.
Plus 1200.
Yeah, Q1
Okay.
2025.
Which is the end of March, right?
Yeah, 12 to 1. But if we're planning on Super Bowl, end of March and April, kind of same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the Super Bowl, it's great. Yeah. I mean, the Super Bowl is the event.
Right, but
Chiefs win.
That's the same bet as the engage before April on Polymarket Q1 2025.
Yeah.
And you're getting 12 to 1 instead of 4 to 1.
Yeah. 12 to 1 is pretty crazy.
Didn't they
I
almost
know.
break up? Like last year or something?
No way.
They didn't break up, did they?
I feel like they did for a second. There was like a
No,
rumor. Maybe it was like a rumor.
they're America's couple,
Yeah, they're
right?
Yeah, I
basically
feel like I
American
remember
royalty.
seeing something.
Like, how else do you make America great again unless they get engaged? Yeah. I mean, certainly more exciting than NFTs at the moment. So there's that.
What's Suzuki at for NFTs? Oh my god, Savvy Seal's
Suzuki
at 0.69.
3.8.
Did they drop anime token yet? I don't even know.
Yep. Anime token was dropped on
How
Friday
much did people get? You know?
or Thursday.
How much did people get? I know we talked about it on Friday, but I don't know how much people got in general.
Yeah, I didn't get the official number for what Biggs got.
Bigs.
Because yeah, the main ones, right?
Yeah, no one posted anything. Like no one was like hyping it up on crypto Twitter.
Well, it's because it was so confusing, right? And so
Mm.
that makes everything a bit more challenging with it.
Yeah, no
Jesus,
one's
chart does
flexing their bags.
not look healthy at the moment. I mean,
I saw no one flexing at all on Twitter.
Yeah,
Like, let's
I
go.
did not see anything. I did not even know it dropped.
I saw flexing pre-drop on the what they will get because of the whales market pre-market, right? And so I don't think, I don't think it went super well when it came to the anime drop, etc. But they're definitely at a discount.
Oh, for sure. We'll
I mean,
see.
Yeah.
Is that a 60 ETH buy?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
ranked 4. So what did
But
sell for before?
this isn't a spirit, right? So you said it's ranked 4?
That was 8 minutes ago.
Ranked 4. Number 4 on the top
Where does
by the name of the Azuki number 5627.
wow.
I mean, there's probably one of ones are all ranked 1, so then that's probably why.
Okay. Yeah.
That
Can't
one
check it
is
by
clean
rating.
though.
What did it sell
It's
for
nice.
before? What did it sell for before this last sell?
In October, it sold for 50 ETH, roughly. Is that right? Show me the price. Previously 162, 135. So down a bunch from where it's previously sold. It's nice. It's a nice Suzuki.
It's kind of a lot though for Azuki.
It is a lot.
No, like graphic wise.
Oh, it's a lot to look at.
I want to see their wallet looks like now.
That's a good point.
I don't see much in here. Did they transfer it already?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I see. It's shrimprun.eth.
They transferred it already. It's vaulted, you mean?
He's got 7 other Azuki, well, he's got 7 total Azukis. It says 17 beans, 3 Azuki elementals. So he's a holder for sure. Looks like to be an Azuki Maxi. That's all he has, pretty much. Oh,
How much
a
did
lot of
he get?
friendship bracelets.
Check how much he got in the airdrop.
I'll have to take this over to Etherscan.
Hit up Etherscan, yeah, see what the enemy claim was. Would have got it quite a bit.
I'm pulling it up right now. He doesn't have many tokens in there. He has 160 in some weird, like, Aave AMM market, WETH, Aave interest, so he must be actually staking some Aave.
That's bullish on Aave.
He has 0.4 ETH actually in total. Um,
Doodles airdrop soon?
No,
I
no
think
Doodles
airdrop
airdrop.
season is over.
They're faking their airdrop. They're just milking a fake airdrop. I
They're
swear.
just pump faking the airdrop.
I like it's no airdrop. I mean, yeah, likelihood of them doing an airdrop is still probably greater than 20%, 25%. But the fact that everyone, or not everyone, but like the timeline, especially Doodles holders, are expecting this airdrop, I think. Just the tweets I've seen and the teasing I've seen, I just don't believe it.
I mean, the only thing I don't know. I don't know a whole bunch about Doodles, but they did do an event with Base in Miami.
You know what's actually really interesting? If you want to go to meme coins real quick, Virtuals is cheap.
The Virtuals token?
Yeah.
Yeah, considering they are now on Solana as well, right?
Yeah. Are they on Solana?
They
Soon.
Yeah, they're coming to Solana.
Out of 1.3 billion, I think it's could be the move. Where is Virtuals? Oh, here it is. Virtuals at $2. I don't know what's wrong with their FTV versus market cap.
I mean, this bounce off this 1.2 is pretty nice. So
I mean, it was at 3.6 before, so or 3.5,
yeah,
3.2.
it's an interesting entry.
Yeah, probably Virtual is my next move if I decide to do anything. Virtuals and I don't know. Trump coin's kind of not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I feel like
Trump.
Whoever's in Trump right now is like, you're gonna get destroyed.
I expect it to continue a bleed. Jeez, Pepe sure dumped.
Pepe has.
Big dump yesterday.
Oh wow.
Big dump. Clog the toilet on that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is going on? Something just pinged on my computer.
Something that hasn't dumped quite as much.
Farcoin. Good entry.
Wow.
1 billion. What do you think
Yeah.
about Farcoin versus Goat right now?
The fact that Goat sold Fartcoin is a bit concerning, but I don't necessarily consider Fartcoin a AI token. I just consider it a great meme. So I mean, I still lean firmly on Fartcoin good, and 1 billion is a nice mark. I don't mind it, even pushing back to this 800K mark, but and then going from there. But
Coming in.
hmm?
Some big buys coming in right there.
Mm-hmm.
9 grand, 1 grand,
10.
couple more. Oh, there's some more sellers. Yeah, I feel like 1 billion's in like a good emotional level too. Like
Mm-hmm.
people are like, all right, time to rebuy.
Timed. That's a good. I mean, technically, it looks pretty good too. So
It did, yeah.
It looks better than Goat.
Yeah, that's a little
Goat is just getting beat up.
it's definitely the woat.
I mean, if Goat can get a bit of a bounce. Like he can't. It's got to rally, right? It's got to come around.
I don't know. There's nothing for certain in this world, Roads. It's all a gamble.
It's true.
Unicorn fart dust. Decent
Unicorn fart
Wow,
dust.
there it looks like.
It
Nice
was
spot to hold.
ripping, and now it's just 7 days of red.
Yeah, 7 days of just straight down after having such a good rally. I mean, that's the thing about memes. They're going to pull back much more vicious, but like everything when it comes to memes have been just beat up way more. Like Bitcoin is flat, right?
Well,
Everything.
that's just the meme coin game. There's rotation.
Right.
I mean, look at
Where's the
Flog. Look at Flog
where
right
where's the rotation?
now. Deep
Where
sea
did it go?
into I don't know into the meters.
USDC and just sidelined? Like,
Look at Flog not looking too hot.
yeesh. Yeah. Same with Flog NFT. I was looking at that just recently. Also not looking hot. It was always 500 mil, right? Flog had to be above 500 mil for everything to be
To make sense
to make
for
sense.
everything to be cute.
Yeah. I mean, they're still cute. It just,
Not as cute.
they're going to be cute down at 10 ETH or 10 Sol.
Yeah.
Scout never works for me. I was hoping Scout could give me some.
I tried it. I lost so much money.
Scout wouldn't give me the NFL picks. I wanted the locks for this weekend
It doesn't work. I tried it.
because I was wallowing between Buffalo and KC. Buffalo, KC. I couldn't decide. I ended up picking KC. I tried to change my mind and it wouldn't let me, so I got stuck with KC and it worked out.
Bro, KC is always gonna beat Buffalo for sure.
You can't. Yeah, I mean, you can't
For the
bet
last
against
4 years
KC
in a row.
until KC loses. You can't bet against them.
Dude, they
That's-
Josh
traded
Allen has
away the
been
pick. They
beaten.
could have had Mahomes.
Josh Allen's been beaten
Ugh.
by him 4 years in a row in the playoffs now.
They could have had Mahomes and they traded him. Traded away the draft pick.
It's tough.
They traded away the draft pick for Holmes, and they also traded away the draft pick for Worthy.
Yeah.
They got to stop trading away their draft picks to KC.
It's the curse.
Um,
Yeah, I gotta hop soon actually.
Okay.
stayed way too long. I'm just gonna
Well,
cut
we
the TikTok stream so you guys can keep going if you want.
I think we are probably ready to wrap up. We'll do our call for what we expect over the week. It's a tough week to predict given all of the meetings and things that are going on. Crypto G, thoughts?
For
I
Bitcoin,
don't know. I really am 50-50 right now.
Right? It's very 50-50 right now.
Um,
It's going to depend a lot on the FOMC meeting.
I think we see $110.
I would like
Dollars,
to see us.
$110. That's
I
low.
would like to see us hold this range and push up. Maybe we do it. If we do, we probably hit all-time highs, I guess.
I actually think we see 110. I think Wednesday is gonna be a face ripper.
And then if it goes the other way, I'll just say 98 to 95. For some reason my gut tells me 98 to 95, but I guess I'll just go opposite of Danksy for fun.
No, why you gotta do that to me? You're gonna make me look dumb next week.
I'm
be
hesitant. I'm hesitant that Jerome Powell is going to come in hawkish. If he does, then you could see a flush.
Maybe and then on the other, there's like 3 options. We could literally just stay here if he's just like,
Well, this time next week we're probably in the same spot.
honestly, yeah.
whether we rally up or
FOMC
rally
would be
down.
like a small wick down, and
Yeah.
it'd be a fast wick down, not a small wick down, rather.
Yeah, I like a 92K wick.
Maybe we'll just both be right. All be right.
We could.
We wick down really fast and then rip up to
And we
110K. But yeah, we shall see. Appreciate you guys for having us on again. Tyler was in a work meeting, so cannot
All
make
good.
a work event or something.
He was able to avoid the hard call of what's going to happen over the week because
Right,
it really is a bit of an uncertain week right now. Pay attention to the FOMC. Don't go max long right now. If you're sidelined, you could look for an opportunity. If Powell's dovish and says, "Hey, I think we'll consider rate cuts as things progress here," then yeah, look for some strong potential of all-time highs. If he doesn't and he holds strong to being hawkish, etc., then the market's going to react negatively. So
yeah,
it's all in his hands right now.
I feel like it's always in his hands.
I mean,
Bags are in his hands.
it is. He's got more control than anyone else.
Yeah,
Because as much as Trump wants to control the narrative with him, I mean, he doesn't have to answer to it right now. So we'll see.
I'll give him a call.
You should.
All right.
Charts.
Thanks, everyone. It's been fun. It's been good. It's quieter one, but hey, we'll see how the after a chaotic and busy week.
For real.
It's nice to yeah.
Strap in and hodl.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Sounds good.
See you guys. Take care. If you guys want to sweat out the Taylor Swift Travis engager with me, I might put some money on it.
I had a 12x opportunity. I think that's a hell of a play.
Dude, that and then I fucking hedge it on Polymarket.
Right?
You think I'm joking? Like it's a good move.
That is a great move.
Could be
that is a great move.
Could be the move. Honestly, I'm gonna look into that because I think I can. There's like definitely opportunity to hedge there.
I think you can. I mean, it's a massive arbitrage.
Yeah,
so
insane. Let me take a look. I will be requesting some money if you want it.
Okay, profit up.
All right, take care, guys.
Sorry for the catch you later.
Good rest of the weekend.
It's Chinese New Year this week, so we're run it.
And that can even be more bearish. They're gonna be busy.
True, or they got all that money to spend.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Take care, guys.
See you guys.
All right. Take care.
Peace.
Bye.